Well, me and Larry, we broke up laughing. You could hear us all over everywhere, you know. Well, the audience started laughing then. Later, he'd shoot. You know, if you wouldn't have drawn everybody's attention, they wouldn't. I mean, what do you mean they're not gonna see it? Look at the things going across the stage in there.
What
Yeah.
was the name of your play?
Oh, I don't even remember that. I just remember the stupid
We
note.
did in ours. It was like something Tea House of the August move. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was fun.
He threw us off the in rehearsal.
The other guy was gay too, Mr. Hale, the guy down below the stage. Remember, he had an art class down there. Another gay guy, teacher Hale, his name was. Underneath the stage was a art room or something, class that he held classes.
Utes used to bring students into the restaurant periodically.
What, you mean Dillard over there? Really? Yeah. You're still looking for a boyfriend, huh?
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah,
About
he was.
1965, I took Carolyn to the high school. Utes was still there, and I was later than that. It was about 70, 71, because it was when the kids were setting the alarm off like every day, and the kids had to file out. It really become very disruptive. Yeah, it was during. Yeah. Make a long story short.
Yeah, it was during the riots.
Yeah, it was really bad. The school. So when we come in Mr. Utes' office, and my wife and I, Carolyn, we're sitting there, and he's quitting. He's going to give it up teaching. He's had enough, he said. The kids were so unruly, and he starts telling all these things what the kids were doing, and I look at him and I go, you mean to tell me that it's that bad? And Utes looks at me in front of my wife and said, you know what type of a kid you were? You'd be an average student today. I said, don't tell me that.
Was that city riots that they had in 65? Or just school?
66.
School. City?
Yeah, east side.
Glenville.
I was coming home from El Paso, Texas during those riots, and I didn't take any interstates through the cities because you name it, they were all rioting. So I bypassed them all. That's when I had my orders for Vietnam.
That's what we were talking about last night. I was playing softball out of Woodland, and the headlines were "Burn Whitey, burn." They were calling me Whitey.
Oh, yeah.
And the softball guy said, John for today. Don't call me Whitey. Because the headlines, and we're out at Woodland Park playing softball. 66, yeah. Jeez.
There were some guys I remember that went to Marshall, was a basketball fan of Marshall. And I got out of the service, and he got held up, and he had a shootout with the police. And it made the paper. And I said, God, that guy used to come up to me after basketball games. Say, hey, good game or whatever, and he was a heavy bettor, and I God, I wish I could remember his name. I read it in the paper, and he died someplace on the west side with it in a shootout with the Cleveland police.
Oh, wow.
You don't remember that article? Huh?
I don't.
We were talking about that guy. Remember Carmen Zagaria? The guy from West Texas? You and I were talking about going to the fish store down on Lorraine. Supposedly witness protection program.
Tropical fish.
Tropical fish, yeah, tropical fish, yeah. Dealing drugs, man. Yeah, I went into he played football for West Tech.
He wrestled for Tech.
That's yeah.
Right.
And they went into witness protection program. Nobody's ever heard of him since.
Well, there were a few of them involved in that deal that went in that program. Even the big mob guy did too. That's when.
My cousin's husband went to school with him at West Tech, Terry Ryan. He remembers me, so I said, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think my uncle worked for a guy that was organization. The name of the company was Al Naaman Wrecking Company.
What's that?
Al Naaman Wrecking Company.
Yeah,
And,
Jewish.
And so my uncle worked for the IRS after World War II, and then he got hooked up with this guy as a controller, and the company actually was downtown, but he gave my aunt and my uncle both a 54 Oldsmobile to drive around this car, company car. They had, at that time, free tickets to the plays, Broadway and stuff like that, to take my parents and stuff like that. And he owned a boxer. I remember they used to have Wednesday night fights, stuff like that. And they come into Cleveland, and I know the guy's name was Rocky, but my dad would never let me go until finally one time I got to go with my uncle, and I know why, because after the fight, they go down to the flats, and it wasn't that great then, but there was a good restaurant down there that they went to, whatever. I can remember staying, and and I saw how much my uncle was drinking with the. But I felt pretty good because I'm around all these boxers, and I felt pretty safe, But
They used to have the boxing matches at the old arena.
where did they hold the boxing matches?
At the old arena,
Downtown, right?
Cleveland Arena,
Yeah.
on 40th and Euclid.
Yeah.
I think it was. I used to play hockey there
Yeah.
when I was young.
Did Cleveland had a hockey team, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Cleveland Barons.
The Barons.
Cleveland Barons, right?
They were very good too.
Were they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
In a
that.
lower league.
Yeah, right.
But they weren't the top league, like
No, they were
like,
not.
like the Rangers, or they didn't play the
Yeah,
Canadians.
no, they were.
Huh?
They were a level or two below.
What did they call that league? You had the Stanley Cup was the major league,
Yeah.
and the Calder Cup was the league
Okay.
below them. They fed the upper leagues with players and all that.
The arena's where they used to play the city championship basketball.
Yeah, I played that.
Well,
East-West.
that's where the was it the
Cavaliers.
Pipers
Pipers, that's
started
Okay.
Vipers.
back, and the Cavaliers played there before
Yeah.
Maletti moved them out to the Coliseum.
In fact, Larry Seager, one of the guys that played on Ohio State's basketball team, when they won the championship in '61 or something like that. 2 years in a row they should have lost, but they lost to Berkeley. You see. Instead of going, he played for the team you were saying, the Pipers, for a couple of years before he got hooked up with the Celtics. And
Larry,
Siegfried, I think his name was.
okay, there's a Larry Siegfried. You didn't mean Larry, guy in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he was, yeah.
Move over here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That sun's
Can't think
killing
of his
me.
name.
Here, sit here and I'll move over here.
Nah,
But,
it's too bright.
Havlicek.
We'll put you.
Yeah, from Ohio State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
they all ended up together. They're all on the same team. Lucas and Havlicek. Bob Jake was on that team. He wasn't a starter.
I think he was the sixth man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas was something.
Yeah.
You remember the Kellogg brothers, Eugene and Clark?
Yeah.
They played for the
Shelby.
Cleveland Bulldogs with it, and Shelby. Remember? Oh man, first time I saw him was at were you with us over there? I went to a track meet.
I was at
Where they
Gunnings when they were going to play. You guys were going before I went to service. You guys were playing. Tony Risk and the guys were playing. Just
Yeah. Oh, at Gunnings.
yeah. One of the boys came over there, and his brother was a cop.
The big one was
Yeah, Shelby
was
was- yeah.
the cop on the east side. I mean, he was mammoth.
I know.
They say he could expand his chest where he could set a glass of water on it. You know, he was just.
Oh, he's huge.
I mean, he was huge. I saw him. I don't know if you were with me or not, but when we drove over, they had John Adams or something like that, and we parked in the parking lot, and the guy was going to. No one was there when we parked in this vacant field, and when we started to leave, they were going to charge us money. Were you with me then?
No. I probably got out when
Now, were
it
they
was good
football
before you
guys or
guys.
basketball?
Basketball.
Shelby, I don't know if you ever even played sports.
They played
He was a
football.
weightlifter, but the two brothers, Clark and Eugene, they played for
Well,
the
Clark-
Bulldogs.
And
Cleveland
Clark's
Bulldogs.
brother,
Clark, big.
son,
Yeah,
Clark
yeah,
Kellogg,
yeah. Clark
Joe,
Kellogg.
yeah.
He's on
Ohio
TV.
State.
He played for Ohio State. 6'10". He's an announcer on sports and that. Yeah.
Oh.
That was, I guess, Clark's son.
Yeah, it was
named
Clark's
after-
son, yeah.
He was a good. He played for East Tech.
He was like, yeah.
They had the stadium, the dog pound. That's where their Sunday patrol was,
Really?
in the dog pound. And they wouldn't take any shit from anyone.
Oh, huge.
You got out of line in that dog pound and they saw you?
Huh.
Look
These
out.
are guys used
Are you
to
talking
fight
about
in
the
there,
Kellogg
man.
brothers,
Throw
or-
beer. Yeah.
Ah, Kellogg brothers.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
both cops. Clark was a cop too, wasn't he?
Yeah. They're Clark Sr.
Yeah, Clark Senior,
Yeah.
yeah. Because Junior
and
went to...
Shelby. They were both cops.
Yeah, we were messing with something like
I mean, he was only like he looked like 5'10", but he must have been like 6 foot. But he was so broad and so big.
Yeah, he was big.
I told you I was in the... I told you we were at the golf, we're at the golf outing, where I work, Yeah, these black guys, there's about 8 of them playing. Paul Warfield was there.
Really?
I got a picture of him and me, and the guy, Who's the guy that carried Al somebody? Remember the picture when they won the Super Bowl, when they went undefeated?
The Dolphins.
Yeah, he was carrying Shula on his shoulders. Al, a lineman or something like that. But he was there.
Oh, neat.
So I was talking to him, I said, yeah, I want a picture. Oh, no problem. Nicest, Paul Werfel, nicest guy you ever want to meet.
Yeah,
what,
he
a,
was.
what a gentleman.
Yeah, they should have
He was
never
a
traded
halfback.
him
Oh,
away.
yeah.
He was a halfback.
When they got rid of him, more filled in. Where did he go? Miami.
Miami,
Yeah.
yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Who the heck is that?
He
I never
could
knew how to get
glide. He had
He
a
was
stride
fast.
that he could glide, yeah. And just like the guy that was standing in the Super Bowl for
Is
Pittsburgh.
that your
was,
fence?
Franco?
Pardon me?
Is that your
Lynn
fence?
Swan.
Liz Swan.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, how the hell did they put that in?
I was here. Well,
met
I
him
wasn't
when he
here.
was,
I had him. I ordered it here, and I met the guy here.
see?
Yeah.
And one of my
His
really
parents
good
used to-
friends that live out here,
used to go to the
he,
city and
he was the one, him and his wife, been up there for
Parents
50
would go.
years. He built their own place. Then they moved
So,
over here to Mills Creek
he
Country
came up
Club.
one
They
time.
live on the country. They golf quite a bit.
when he was seated at the party.
He monitored
People
everything. We bought the
very
place,
well,
and
they always
we didn't even
parties
move
all
in
the
until a
time.
year
So
later
they
because
were
we were
hard.
remodeling our home down south. So I put the fence in because we have shepherds, right?
Yeah.
So the guy, the fence guy, come and told, his name is Bill Kimbrough, this buddy of mine. He goes, the fence guy's telling him, will you be careful? Because when this grass gets wet, it gets slippery. And Bill was telling me the story. He said the guy started down the thing and both feet went out from underneath him and he slid right down the. So that's what I'm telling you about. Be careful. He's telling Bill. Bill ain't even falling. He's standing down there. Yeah, it goes down to the road. I mean, the property there.
There's a lot.
All the way straight down. Follow the fence line all the way down to
All
the
the
road.
way down to the road?
And all the way down to the corner as you come
And
down.
you get an idea of how far it is when you see a car pass by on the road down there. But
Yeah.
it's hard to tell the distance to the woods.
What time is it?
About 11 something.
Is it
11, 10.
11:10.
Get my shower there.
There's no more hot water.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we got plenty of hot water. You should have come, Frank.
Well, once I got moved, I was fine.
Did
there was hot water last night.
Up here? Because I'm not getting phone
No.
exception.
When I
Taking the
checked
water
in,
bills for
I wanted to
Yeah.
I ran the hot water. It was fine. It was
You get
steaming
reception?
hot.
You want to use the phone?
Well,
I thought about wife.
This morning I was running it because I was
yeah, I'm
gonna
not
wash
good with
my
these.
hands
Just
and that.
dial my
No
area
hot
code.
water,
Yeah,
no
you
hot
read out.
water.
Yeah, 251
I didn't think anything about it.
510
Was ready to get cleaned up.
04.
So I ran it for
No,
about
no, no.
15 minutes.
251.
No hot water.
There you go, Gary.
Oh, no, start over.
All right.
Oh yeah.
251 area code.
Uh-huh.
510
All right.
4114.
Paul Warfield
Yeah.
and Al somebody. I can't think of his name. He was a lineman.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Should be,
But you guys mind if I get
Ring
no,
it.
come on, we'll get you. Take
oh,
another one.
that is neat.
How come you have reception? You got a
Take another
special
one.
phone or something?
Then I couldn't call the front office. The
Verizon.
phone wouldn't work.
I don't know.
So
Oh
I
my
had to,
gosh.
I had to dress up, get dressed,
Oh, okay.
Just to go
walk down
nice.
there,
If you remember the name, you know, Paul
and
Warfield.
Yeah, we were looking for you about 8:30.
yeah,
All pro.
about 8:30 is about when I got
Linda, it's me.
settled
I
into
got
the
here
other
about
room.
5 yesterday. I can't
You know,
get reception
I've
to
told you
call
before,
out.
we
I
have
tried
a
to call
neighbor.
you last night.
There's
I'm
right
using
around
Gary's
the,
son's
this is
phone.
Florida. On
We're
our
out
road,
here
right
on
around
the
the corner.
deck
In
having
fact, he's the
coffee.
brother-in-law who used to be
And
my
it's,
lineman when I was a
about
foreman.
11
for
o'clock
Florida Power
here.
Line. Of course, I retired back in '97.
So check your phone
And
that
he
it
served
rings to you
20
and I can
years
call you
in Vietnam.
later during the
He's
week.
in the Ranger Hall
See you
of
later.
Fame.
Bye. Thank you.
He
He's nice.
served,
Her
he
phone's not
volunteered
ringing.
for, well, he
It's
was
going right
served
to
3
message.
times.
Thank
He was
you.
in,
Thank you.
what is it?
Sure.
The Battle, Oshaw Valley,
I wouldn't know.
Hamburger Hill.
I wouldn't know.
Well, he was in that anyway,
anything,
in the Army. And,
anything about it. I forgot it all.
good. But anyway, they took him to the Pentagon and they just give him whatever the medal is right below the Congressional Medal, the Army Cross or whatever it was. Army Service
Distinguished.
Cross? Distinguished Army Service Cross, I guess. But listen to him, and then he retired 20 years later from the Orlando, Orange County Sheriff's Department, and to listen to him talk, his whole life is like a drill sergeant, except his wife. I mean, his wife it's Henry, and then he mellows right out. But to listen one day I was out there painting our fence out front. We have a 2-wood rail fence out front. I'm on my knees. It was during the day. I'd worked all night long. So I'm out there painting. Carolyn's at work. Everybody's gone. I feel like I'm the only person in the area. I hear this car come down the road behind me, and I hear it slowing down, painting, and all of a sudden I hear over the loudspeaker of the car, "Sir, stand up, put your hands against the fence, kick your feet out, stand still." He said, "We got reports you're making too much noise. I'm going to paint."
Oh, God. I saw Frank, the band's coming, the old band, these guys from the 70s? Remember they had every unit?
Yeah.
It's like, remember, we're putting the band back together. Remember like the Blues Brothers?
Oh, yeah.
So, the first song they played was ba 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 la la. They were pretty good. I said, man, I bet you sounded better about 40 years ago.
They were a big band back in the
What's the
60s.
name of them?
What was the real name?
Yeah, we talked
No,
It
they
was called
want
Reunion.
they want to change it
Reunion.
now.
Yeah.
But what the hell was the name of that band?
I couldn't get them out of there, man. I finally had a 12 o'clock. Man, I gotta get, I'm locking up, man.
Yeah.
You know how much money they spent on drinks that night? How much I took in for the golf course? $1,400.
No kidding.
Wow.
John was, holy gosh, man,
Well, that's an old crowd.
105 glasses of wine at $5 a shot.
That's an old crowd.
I was like, holy crap, man. I'm trying to out all the money. I had like 56 extra because you have to pull the hash mark. I left in there. I said, extra money, John. Yeah.
Let me check on Howie getting in that tub.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
If you didn't hear me yell yet,
You might not.
yeah, it's too bad it was late.
Oh man.
He maneuvers pretty good, though. He works at it.
It's got like the drop foot thing where if he doesn't have those braces on his foot, just doink.
His leg goes flat.
Not
goes
being able
dead.
to feel them, right?
It's just dead, yeah. He's got neuropathy or whatever.
I have the same, not the same thing. I have the spinal stenosis,
Yeah.
which numbs
You're just rubbing
the
up
legs
against
and all
bone
that.
on bone, right?
Is it
Your
constant?
back?
I have the spine's hitting the nerve column coming
Okay.
down
Okay.
from L1 all the way down to L5. That's why they can't fix it.
They did my sisters, and they did the wrong two. Can you imagine that?
What?
They did like L3 and L4, they were supposed to do the L2. Now she's got to go back in to redo it, man.
Yeah.
They're suing. It's like, kind of like walk.
I've talked to 4 surgeons, and all 4 of them said they won't touch me.
Yeah.
Even those invasive, where they go in
Is
with
that
the-
hereditary, or is it just from?
No, I know when it happened. Probably, we were playing football practice, and I got clipped. Someone clipped me, and I never saw it coming. Took me out. So what I used to do, it hurt so friggin' bad. I tape myself around my waist to hold me in, and just over the years it got progressively worse. And in the 70s, I had an orthopedic surgeon tell me the day will come when I can't walk.
Jeez.
That was 40 years ago,
Yeah.
but it's coming true.
Wow.
I think the thing that helps
that's
me
my
is
wife.
that I work out
Oh,
and
yeah.
I stay healthy.
That's good. Yeah, keep your weight off too, and that
Well, I
helps.
do 300 crunches every time I work out.
Work.
So, my stomach muscles are like a brick.
Which I tried to do. It might start going this way.
I got a 6-pack ab, but it's under the fat.
I got a case. I got a case now. 24. A whole case of beer, man. I know.
I said that to a friend of mine a while back. I said, I got a 6-pack ab, but it's under the fat.
Tucked under the skin.
You can't see it.
We probably, what, 150, 60 pounds only?
I weigh 165 pounds.
65, yeah.
I weighed 170 something in high school.
I weighed 145 in high school. Yeah. We're talking about the backfield average weight would be about 240 now. They'll all be linemen, right?
And they'd be black and fat,
That's right.
Yeah,
faster than any of us.
yeah.
Wow.
But the game's changed. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we didn't have any
They're
black
bigger and
kids.
faster. Except Allen.
Well, but I mean, it wasn't. They weren't. They didn't care to play or didn't have the opportunity.
They didn't like contact.
They like
Yeah, I
they
heard-
like
I heard that
shins.
too,
Remember
yeah.
that? Because you called nigger tackles.
I remember the time in
That very bad
practice,
neck.
I broke through the line. I was running the the opposing team's
Yeah.
offense. Broke through the line, and Love and Henry were there. They wanted no part of me.
That's right. They just
Ran
wanna
right
run.
by him.
Just want to run, yeah. They don't. Yeah.
That's the time I heard him. I heard Gary. He went to tackle me high, and I put my head down and ran over him.
I just remember, when freshmen used to have these frickin' helmets that were like little leather thing, and they made the plastic.
Plexiglass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They made them in the plastic
Yeah.
glass for our face guards.
Well, you always had those problems with your nose getting in the way, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I broke it one time in high school.
Just once.
Once in high school, once in the 8th grade. That was it twice. Believe it or not, only twice.
Wow.
Well, I had a big nose anyway to start with. Yeah, I remember those.
Get his back when you were in there. You wash his back for him.
No, I put the hot water on for him. He was going to get in without the water even on.
Really?
Yeah, I told him it's better to get it the temperature before you get in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Hot water, though. I'll tell you that.
Before you. Yeah, I used to lose 25 pounds to wrestle.
Wow.
Was stupid.
It was
You
stupid,
wrestled
yeah.
like 130 something?
145.
45.
That was stupid.
It was stupid.
Yeah, but that's how it was.
They
in
do it
those
now,
days.
yeah.
Well,
The coach made you.
no,
You want
he-
to wrestle? Wrestle 145.
you know why I did it? Because if I wrestled 54, the guys at 54 were taller than me.
Yeah.
So they had the reach on me. So if I went down to 45, then I only ran into a couple of guys that were taller than me. But I lost all that weight, and it wasn't any good for me.
Yeah, back and forth you go.
I had no muscle. I mean, you got a 28-inch waist, and you're losing 25 pounds.
Yeah. But I had a 28-inch waist once. High school.
Mine was 31.
But I think every decade it goes up a size.
Mine went up 10 sizes.
I'm still at 33.
I'm
That's good.
36.
That's
Like I'm starting to wear my kids' clothes. I tell you, Doug lost so much weight. See your kid giving you his shorts and stuff. It works for me. Just stay where you're at. I'll take all your old stuff.
The epitome was at that sports reunion.
Oh yeah.
And I was asking everyone, where's John at? Where's White? Here he comes now, and he has the John Marshall championship football jacket on. Fits perfect. I'm going. And he looks at me, he says, do you think I should take it off? Don't you dare take it off. You talk about a compliment. Holy cow, it's still wearing it. Could fit in it. Mine. I mean, oh,
I couldn't zip. I couldn't button it. Though. I still got that thing.
probably had too much.
I still have mine.
I hang it in the closet.
I have my
With my
wrestling.
leather sweater.
Wrestling one.
Do you?
Yeah. State champs.
Very good.
And,
Very good. You had 2 championship jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were watching the championship game last night, and there was only 2 guys that really drew attention. It was the number 34 and 43.
I don't think so.
That, what was that flip, Chuck? 45 flip or something like that, where
Trap.
Maynard would drop back and you'd come across the center and he'd flip it to you?
Oh, yeah.
We thought everybody was 44, 45, 36, 38, 36, 37. Boom, boom, boom.
All run
boom,
plays,
boom.
yeah.
You know,
And Mater had a good arm.
He did.
And yet, I think we passed, what, 3 times during, was in the second half, maybe twice.
Well, he ran a lot in that game
They
too.
did.
Yeah, he did.
More than I remember.
Quarterback rollouts.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was real creative offense, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we had a good
Very
offensive
tough.
line. We had good defense.
Yeah.
You know,
Who was the center? What was his name?
Radke.
Yeah.
Ken Radke.
Ken Radke. He ended up being some kind of a minister in Washington.
Really?
Yeah,
Very good.
He was quite
There was another kid.
tough kid though. Apparently to play in that
Who
line.
backed him up? He worked for Landmark, delivering stone and stuff like that. And I know he played on the line at Marshall, but I can never remember his damn name.
When we played?
He was in their class.
Now Morrison, he was a guard, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was guard. That number 66 kept laying down on the job, though. Every play. It was just embarrassing.
Wilhelm and DeWitt.
Tackles, yeah. Big guys, you think about 240.
No,
Back in
not
those days.
Supalac.
Throw a couple of headshots too.
My
Whitaker.
daughter was married to
Whitaker.
Supalac.
Really?
Yeah.
Larry?
Not Larry, his brother, Ralph, his son.
Who's that?
My daughter was married to a Supalac.
Oh, really?
Dahlberg? Ron?
No, it wasn't
No, he
Dahlberg.
was-
This guy was a skinny
That's another guy, Dahlberg, Ron Dahlberg.
guy.
And he played on the line?
Yeah. I thought he played center, but I forgot about
Radke.
Radke. Reddish face. May might have been the year before.
Trying to remember who the center was then. Reddish face.
Not a big kid. I used to see him, whenever I'd order stuff from Landmark. But I can't.
Fred Sheelight?
No.
He was
I remember
a
having a-
lineman, or he was an end.
No,
Fred Sheelight?
no. That's,
Richard Smith?
no.
Yeah, he's the guy. Dick Smith. He did.
That's
He
your
got
class.
landed on my knee and busted my knee up when I was a senior. Some stupid drill. What an asshole. Dick Smith.
Kind of remember when we were juniors, the center was a quiet guy.
Right.
Wore glasses, maybe.
Oh, I know. Hoy. Roger Hoy.
Yeah.
He was a
That
center.
wasn't Hoy.
Roger Hoy was a center. He was
Or
the
was he
year
was
before us.
with Hoagie?
Yeah, Hoy was with Hoagie.
Yeah.
Was his brother Larry Hoy who,
Yeah, right.
running back?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Larry Hoy.
Roger Hoy. Quiet guy.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. Hugh Larson.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hugh Larson, yep. Because
That's it.
he stopped me at the fifth Union. He started talking. I'm going,
right.
fun
Was
little
he in your
football, you know
class?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Hugh
remember
Larson,
that game.
that's
Yeah.
it.
So I remember that game, a charity game. He goes through the whole thing. I said, oh yeah, Hugh Larson.
That's right.
That's it.
Do I get a star for that again?
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened
No.
yesterday, but I can remember.
Your long-term memory is good.
Oh yeah. Well, the short term's like, I guess that's what happens when you get older. Because I remember my grandmother used to talk about when she was like 10 years old. I'm going, what the hell? I
that
can't
is-
even remember my name.
That in your hearing.
I'm in trouble then.
Huh?
That in your hearing, what?
Oh man.
And John Spezafero was your coach then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine, the lineman.
Yeah, we had Morris. Yeah, he was.
You had
Did
Richard.
he ever hit you in the head with
when you would go for halftime, he
the
was the only one
clipboard?
kept his
That
helmet
would have
on
been nice.
Could be.
I
yeah.
can remember if we
Or
screwed up.
grab you by your
room,
face mask
Oh,
and shake you
yeah.
up and down and all
Yeah.
around?
Remember what he did with the
Spezafero was
forearm
Yeah.
you. He'd forearm you, knock you down, kick you, or grab you, swing you around.
Remember
throw you
he
on
did
the
Wilhelm that one time?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Jumped him, grabbed his helmet, and put it. How do you like that? And he's throwing dirt in Wilhelm's face because Wilhelm's throwing dirt into.
Hey, John, tell the story. You bring it up. Tell the story about.
Carmen.
Yeah. You remember that Tom Carmen? You remember Tom Carmen?
He was a, like what, second string end or whatever, and he was screwing up one day at practice back at Marshall, and Spaz goes, "Get running, Carmen." It's like 90 degrees. He's running around. So we finished practice about 40 minutes later. Everybody's in, you get in the huddle and he's talking. The coach is talking. Moore says, "He's still running."
Yeah.
Say, Carmen.
They forgot him. They
forgot
forgot him. He's still running laps around the field.
Oh God Almighty!
I remember.
That's why he's a good cross country guy.
I remember us
I got to
linemen.
meet
if
him
we-
when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah.
He's a piece
I
of
took him by the meat Spez. I remember as a kid or as a junior, and what he would do, he would come in there, and if we really screwed up, the game Friday night, Monday morning, oh no, we're thinking. So we're at Garfield, and he always had a class where he came late to practice behind Garfield.
That old Ford.
And that sky blue
Yeah.
58 Ford would
Yep.
pull up out there, and you guys were all right. Us linemen, all we're looking out through the hole in our side of our helmet.
Here he comes.
Here he come with that clipboard, like there he comes, like
He smoked too.
Yeah.
Because he used to come real slow to smoke, and he come out like the war story with him. He's got shot across his chest, and it was in the big, got a silver star or whatever.
Okinawa.
But it'd be
At the
freaking
band.
20 below zero, and he's
Yeah,
got a
that.
T-shirt on, man.
baseball pants, not a goosebump.
Yep, not a. He was nasty.
Oh, he could be.
Oh, he was tough. Well, that's what he got. Actually, I think that's what happened at Holy Name when he was over there. He punched one of the kids out. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Well, for years, we always stayed in touch with Coach Richards.
He
Carolina.
couldn't get away with that shit today.
No,
He would have been
God.
in jail.
That's right. You're exactly right.
Well, I remember the time he beat the shit out of Garreau.
in the locker room.
Yeah.
At Parma.
We were about
Terry
ready to
still
quit.
remember
A
that.
bunch of us were about ready to
and
quit
Parma
the team.
says you're out of here. Tony still, Terry still remembers that.
Oh, heaven, I mean, bad.
Oh, I
that
know.
was bad. A bunch of us said, that's it, we're through. And it took Richards to talk to us.
Yep. It's
And they were like, between Spez and Richards, they were like good cop, bad cop.
exactly right.
That's what they did. Richards was the locker room.
Yeah.
At Parma.
We were about
Terry
ready to
still
quit.
remember
A
that.
bunch of us were about ready to
and
quit
Parma
the team.
says you're out of here. Tony still, Terry still remembers that.
Oh, heaven, I mean, bad.
Oh, I
that
know.
was bad. A bunch of us said, that's it, we're through. And it took Richards to talk to us.
Yep. It's
And they were like, between Spez and Richards, they were like good cop, bad cop.
exactly right.
That's what they did. Richards was the psychologist that would reason with you.
He
And
was a
talk with
reasonable guy, yeah.
you. Yeah.
Hey,
You all right?
yeah, good.
Shower okay?
Yeah.
Have hot water?
Oh, the soap,
Did you hear that?
the soap soaks up
Hot
so
water?
much here.
Yeah.
Did it?
Nice and
Water.
soft.
It's nice and soft water.
Yeah,
Holy
water.
cow!
Hot
Now,
water
when I was in New Orleans, it
We
never
got
gets
ended
so
up with a better room.
to set up like that. That's for sure. Okay, remember I was in the shower thinking there was a black gal that used to call the house. Remember?
Joanne Henry.
John Henry. That's Chuck's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I think
So-
he chased everyone.
Huh? Well,
She waited for me
who was
after
she?
graduation. She waited for me after graduation. I had to go out
Was she
another
just
door.
a student? She'd call the house, and I lied to my mom. I said, "Mom, she's from South Carolina." So, oh, you shit, So they said, yeah. Oh, you can call Gary. Why don't you call Gary?
Oh,
Gary
she did. And you know what? My graduation at Lakewood, we started to leave.
Did she
and I
call
think
you
it was
guys too?
Yannick told me, Gary, she's there. We'll go out the other door.
Was
So
it?
we- Huh?
It wasn't Joanne Henry, was it?
Yeah, Joe and Henry.
Did she call your house?
Never called mine.
Chuck?
She never
Chuck,
called my house. We were in the same
Yeah.
homeroom.
Yeah.
Were you in the same home?
She was something else.
Oh,
What
God.
was her brother? Bobby Henry.
Bobby Henry.
Yeah.
Joe.
Jeez.
Yeah, Bobby says, we can't go out that door. She's out there. Go this way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should bring this up or not. Remember when we used to drive down Hearst with the station wagon? I won't
I
say
don't
any
remember.
more.
I don't.
Oh, you mean in the black neighborhood?
I know about
I was
that.
in there. The
Huh?
tailgate was
It's about
down,
30.
and the Roman candle.
Roman
You
candle.
might have probably been. Yeah. Shit, we were probably
in the back
together.
with me? And Caldwell,
Yeah.
Jimmy Caldwell was driving.
Yeah.
My car's a station wagon.
Oh,
I
God.
don't remember that.
I don't
But
either.
anyway,
I don't.
Were there two cars? Were there two cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the black guy
I was
chased
in
us
one
in the
car.
car and caught us at a red light, and we're telling him, go, Go!
Yeah.
Go something. The guy starts getting out of the car.
Oh, God.
I don't remember.
We
that.
never did that, yeah.
Jesus. Oh, boy.
And we got the fireworks from Caldwell. His dad brought them back from Canada, the Roman candles.
Yeah.
Roman
And we
candles.
took that car down there, you know, he used to have a, I don't know if you were with us or not, when we were seniors, and he had like a loudspeaker and this, he had like a phone in that old Chrysler. Willem and us, and you might have been, we were down Huff Avenue, you know, nigger, yelled, I mean, just how stupid we were, you know? Riding down Huff Avenue, we're going,
But
No
you
wonder
could
they
get
were
away
right.
with it
yeah,
then.
back then, yeah.
No
Yeah.
wonder they were right.
That was 1960, so, you know, it's like, why did we do that, you know? Had this yellow damn taxi cab thing. The loudspeaker phone.
You remember that my dad's work car, that old 52 Plymouth that the front fenders were painted different, and you go down the road, turn it off, turn it back on again, pop, pop,
Backfire.
pop. And I took Mater one time, he was in an off, he needed something to do down on Euclid Avenue, downtown. And so he went in, and I told him I'd be back in an hour. When I come back, I mean, you let it coast for half a block and then hit that thing, and I mean, it was louder than a shotgun. Blah, boom, and you see people come up like this, and Mater said, I know you're down there. I
hear you.
Frank, I have a feeling that it was your brother older than you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he work at a barber shop on where Marshall was on 140th?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, then I was right. Okay, my mind isn't gone.
Yeah, he owned that.
Yeah, I used to go in there.
Yeah, right on,
Yeah.
on the corner there, I can't remember the street.
It wasn't 138th, was it?
No, that's Tony's.
140th.
140th, yeah.
That's right.
You know where West Boulevard is, that went all the way
Yeah.
down to 130th? Well, it was the
Carroll?
street or so before that.
Carroll Avenue?
Almost from across the street from that elementary school, Garfield.
Let's live.
Thereabout.
And one of the wrestlers came in,
I don't remember that.
and he
Barbershop.
wrestled maybe a couple of years before us, but he went with a gal from 7th grade to graduation. She was good looking. I wish I knew the name of the wrestler. And I know that, I don't know if you guys remember a gal, but what the hell is his name? Oh, God, but he would come into the barber shop a couple times when I was in there with your brother, getting a haircut from your
Remember
brother.
when Tony was a barber?
I used to get my
On
haircut
Rock
there.
River Drive, me too.
Down the corner
Before you
of
was- yeah.
Chatfield and
Right
right
almost across from Bearden's, right in through
Yep.
there somewhere.
Right on Chatfield, the corner of Chatfield and,
Or near Chatfield, yeah.
I was telling you the other day, I used to go get my
Chatfield and where?
Near Rock
Rock River Drive,
Rock
right on
River
the
Drive.
corner.
It was on Rock River Drive,
Yeah,
kind of like.
right on the corner, there was a little brick buildings there, like there's still there, medical buildings, whatever. Yeah, he
Oh,
used
yeah. Yeah,
He
yeah.
used to be a barber right out of high school, before he hired on with the
I used to get
police
my hair cut over there when I first got out of the service at his house. I was telling you about that, and he, he'd charge you $1 or something like that, and he'd play you checkers, double or nothing.
department. Oh, what a gambler. I mean,
Double or nothing. I'll pay him checkers.
Yeah.
One time
You
it
know he
was
has
free
dementia,
haircuts. Like, what the hell? That's when then he moved over to the
Yeah.
barber
Well,
shop.
across from your brother's barber shop, there was a bar
you
near,
imagine it?
before you got to Lorraine Avenue, right? Because I can remember going in there one time and seeing Hoagie and some of the other guys.
Merkers?
They took him
Lounge?
Was there? Is that what it was?
But that was on Lorraine Avenue. That was all the way down to 140th and Lorraine.
So there's nothing on 140th
No.
Steak Jammy.
Not that I
Bad guy.
can
He goes
remember.
up there.
till you got to Marshall. There was
Gibbons
nothing.
took him up to
Yeah.
Michigan.
You remember Myers
Well,
barber shop?
Like, show him.
On Lorraine?
He wrestled
Yeah, on
the
Lorraine,
guy
right
that
across
The
from
Myers
Fisher's.
brothers' father?
That's right.
was second in the Big Ten.
Huh.
Tony pinned him. in about like a
Yeah,
2
I
minutes or
remember
something.
that barber
They
shop.
offered
There
him
was a bar there,
scholarships. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm going to be a
Yeah.
barber.
right next door to their barber shop.
No, I'm going to be a barber. It's like, holy crap.
We went to their house. Is it Berea?
Where's that?
Probably.
Yeah.
With Mr. Risco,
Oh, it was
Tony?
Parma.
Parma.
And it was in the wintertime.
In the
we took
wintertime, we
kids.
were at a snowmobile.
And he had a snowmobile. That's when his kids were the same age as our kids, and he'd come down and stay with us, and we would go up there. And he had a long backyard, and it's like about 2 feet of snow, and they had a route through his backyard, and they had a snowmobile. So the kids would take them and, take the snowmobile, go through this route, for hours, this one night, between his kids and our kids.
He called me in 83. He asked me to hire his son, Gary, over at
He always
Staffing
appreciated
Plant.
that.
Yeah, hired this kid, Gary. Nice, real strong. He ended,
He's a cop now.
yeah,
He's
but
a cop.
he was a cop then. Didn't he have twin sons or something? They're really good athletes. Tony's grandkids.
Might be.
Yeah,
Maybe.
twin boys. And,
Yeah, there was the oldest
kid.
son. Oldest son was Phil.
Yeah.
And they had a daughter, Eileen.
then
And then
Gary
they had Gary. And then
So he's probably
ended up
about your
marrying
age.
Vera, and ended up having.
Once you
I don't
sit
know
here,
what-
I'm gonna go shower.
All
He had
right.
a couple more kids with her.
Yeah, one was Joey.
Then one of those kids had twins.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. sit
Another
down.
cop.
I'll get around it.
I told you. But Tony had a reputation, man, with the women. Down in the Franklin, he was still married. He was taking her to Las Vegas.
I got it.
I heard he was taking,
Yeah, she had class reunion. She was there sitting under the table, man.
Comfortable there?
Tony,
Yeah.
Tony's, but his legs were so bad by then.
Frank, you lived by Nudie Baker, and there
Right.
used to be a gal. All I can remember, I used to dance with her quite a bit in the 10th grade, 11th grade. She was sort of pigeon-toed, but she was an Italian girl.
she was Shirley Zucker.
Shirley.
Shirley Zucchi.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
And she married,
God, she
who
was
did she go to
nice.
school with?
Did she?
She kind of like
She
buck
was
teeth.
in your class.
Yeah, she kind of like buck teeth or something
Yeah.
like that.
She ended up marrying a guy
Skinny.
with a lot of money.
Yeah, a real skinny girl.
Yeah.
Lakewood Industries.
Yeah.
He was a part owner with, what's his name in Lakewood Industry?
The fastener place?
Huh?
The fastener place, Lakewood Industries?
Yeah.
You know how
I
you got
don't,
a heck of a
they
memory.
did the automotive
You don't,
stuff.
you're like me,
Yeah.
you don't remember names, but you
Yeah.
remember people.
Schumann,
Schumacher?
Joe Schumann, Joe,
Schumacher?
something like that. He owned it, and her husband was a part owner.
No, did she live on the same street as you?
Yeah,
Huh?
Yeah.
No, you had brick homes, right?
right,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah, because I can remember taking her back home one time after dancing. Because she was a good dancer. And
yeah.
we used to have dance contests. Remember?
I remember.
I always used to try to get her. You know, in the 10th grade or 11th grade.
Yeah,
She was a nice
We
girl.
used to have nights meetings in his parents' basement.
That's
When we
okay.
travel around in there.
Yeah.
His parents owned a tavern over in Lindale, and my dad and brother used to go there quite a bit when they worked
Yeah.
on the railroad.
Where's that?
Lindale
Yeah.
was about 100 and
Blair and 117th.
117th.
Blair and 117.
In Blair.
That's where the bowling alley was. wasn't
Used
it?
to have the depot. The New York Central had a passenger
Right.
trains had a depot right there.
Yeah.
They had a roundhouse too.
A roundhouse. That's
Do you
right.
remember that Greasy Spoon restaurant on Slattery's or something? You remember that? Right on Blair there.
Nah,
You know what they had as a kid? I always remember my mom taking us, waiting for my dad to get in on the train because he was an engineer. They had it was like a Dairy Queen, but it wasn't a Dairy Queen. It was right across the street there, and they had honey ice cream. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Oh, that was good.
that was on Memphis.
Memphis, that's right.
I can remember taking you ice skating.
This rat
Jesus.
thing. We were out one night,
Oh, God.
after we graduated. It was snowing, blizzard, and all
It
that.
was down by 117th,
It
right?
was, no, 117th.
Yeah.
No, Winterhurst.
No,
Winterhurst.
that wasn't Winterhurst.
What is the park?
Halloran Park.
Halloran Park.
Halloran Park.
Halloran
They
And,
had
they, and you
big
had,
brick
the,
there.
you had the pool,
Yeah,
and they freeze it for ice skating.
right.
So we pull up there. I always remember this.
Yeah.
I'd already graduated, and we pull up there, and Howie said, "Let's go ice skate." I've never ice skated. I said, "Come on!" And Howie goes, "Listen, it's not that hard." I said, "What if someone sees me?"
I know.
And-
Somebody did.
Oh yeah, this rat thing. He goes, "Come on, do you see anybody there that
Yeah.
you know?" I said, "Well, that don't mean they might not know me. You
Yeah.
know, playing ball in that. Come on, come on." So we go in there. I'm like this, going like this.
And you know how somebody looks
yeah,
when they don't
that's
know how
what I
to
would
ice
do.
skate,
Yeah,
right?
that's me.
That's him.
I look like a palsy victim. I'm like,
Ankles are
Yeah,
like this.
I'm like
Yeah.
holding the rail, and in the middle of all this, and he's skating this way and skating that way. Here comes this woman up. It must have been a mother of one of the kids that went to
Yeah.
work. "Aren't you Gary Allen?" I
No.
go, "Oh no, do I look like?" Oh, that poor guy. And I'm trying to get out. He busts up laughing. That's it. And he's grabbing my. All he had to do is hold my T-shirt. I ain't going nowhere. I'm like this. Rick.
I remember when they opened that pool at Halloran, we all went up there. I think the deepest part was like 4 feet or something. You got in the water and you stood there. There's so many kids there. It was like you couldn't even move.
Wow.
It was something,
Was
nobody
it
had
free? Was it free?
Yeah, but there's no, where are you going to go swimming when we were
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah,
No
Howie
place.
kept telling me, hey, you've already been seen. Don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah.
out of here. And I did a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Fell about a half a dozen times. That's where Beverly Potts was getting
That's
on the
right.
way home. Never did find her.
Wow.
No, that was a long, that was a 53 or something like that?
Yeah, she
54?
was about 11 or 12 years old.
Yep.
You get,
Yeah, I remember that.
Another article about it that Beverly Potts in the paper on a couple, 3 years ago when it was her maybe 60th anniversary or something like that. They just never found a clue. Just disappeared, man.
Yeah, she says, are you Gary Allen? Oh, the football player, the basketball player, all that guy? No, do I look like him? Oh, that poor guy.
You want some coffee or anything?
And the old spit girl.
yeah,
How do you take it?
just black, just,
All right.
yeah.
I
I'm good,
played
thanks.
hockey there a few times back in.
Thank you.
Want
I
another
think I took
Pepsi
the
or
cup back.
anything?
I put
Want
that
beer?
in
I
my.
never brought a beer.
I don't drink.
I don't drink.
You want
at
any?
all. No, I'm fine. Here.
I don't know where he wants it. What?
What's that?
Hey, Preston, he's a lieutenant on the
That's
sheriff's
not-
department.
Put mine
down
in
in
our bathroom.
Seminole County.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay,
In
just
charge
hung it
of
up
the
there.
prison.
Yeah,
Kind of hung it up.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that you mentioned that, you knew that name, Shirley.
Shirley, she's deceased.
Is she?
Yeah, she had a drinking problem.
Did she graduate from Marshall?
Yep.
See, I would have never, so,
She had two older brothers too that went to Marshall.
oh, did she?
Yeah.
So we get this Marshall thing once a year, right?
Yeah, the alumni.
I would have
Alumni
never
news.
recognized her name because she was graduated in what, 61?
Right.
So I always look 59, 58, something like it with
A
Marcus.
lot of people on the last roll call.
Right.
Holy jeez.
That's bad. That's
I
sad.
don't even like to read it.
Who's on the, Bob Yannick, right?
Yeah, I called
Yeah.
them. I called the alumni, or not the alumni, but the magazine.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that yet.
No, it hasn't come out yet. But I
Well, it
called
won't be out until, it just came
September,
out recently.
Yeah, you're right. It did.
So it's not gonna come
Not
out
till
for
next year.
another
It's
9
free, it's
months.
free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
In
Yeah.
fact, you can send contributions.
Yeah.
In fact, what I was telling them that when I called, I get this lady that's on the board. She graduated in '70, real nice girl. And, and I got to tell her about Bob and all of us and things like that. And I mean, I'm about ready. Well, it was really nice. Well, tell me about this. And we used to talk for an hour on the phone. And my wife goes, my gosh, it was like old home week.
Oh, wow.
But she's a nice girl, whoever she is.
Huh.
Kathy.
What kind of bird is that? A
Staley.
woodpecker? Woodpecker?
No, it's a thatcher.
Thatcher?
Like eats the bugs on the bark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got woodpeckers on our.
They're waiting to come in.
And boy, you can hear them because of the woods, you know, you being out here.
Is he in the only bathroom? Or
There's two bathrooms.
Where's the other one?
Let me show you. The
longer I
Let me
wait,
show you the
Get your
bed.
GPS, get your GPS.
Yeah, get my GPS.
Let me show you what bed you're going to sleep in when you come over.